Okay, guys, we are playing with the 51 Challenger. I got this from the Pellet Shop, thepelletshop.com. Thank you very much. And we are going to run through bullets and see what we got, what we can get, and how much fun we can have playing. So I'll get the target set up, we'll get this on paper and see what type of grouping we can get. Don't go anywhere, gentlemen. So we got the 255 lightweight, the 275, the new 305 boat tail deep cavity, and then the 310, old tried but true. All of these are definitely coyote to hog killers with the deer in the middle. So this 51 Challenger has a little more punch than the 457 and the 50 cal. So again, you know me, I do not like magazine fed anything because I have a tendency to double feed, so I'm still using the single shot tray. So let's put this through its numbers. Right. Looking good, guys. Looking good. I'll put the chart in from my previous banana peel. Previous videos. Always fine tuning. All right, hollow pointers. So with the Challenger 51, you get 255, 275, the 305 boat tail, and the 310. Okay, all pretty decent groups. I can tighten them up a little bit, but it seems like I don't know, something with the scope. Maybe it's me, maybe I'm hungry and my sugar's dropping. But anyways, I'm very satisfied. 50 yards. These are blowing through the side of a pig with no problems. So, you know, yay Pellet Shop. It's an excellent, excellent rifle. So, I hope you guys can see me with the sun and the shade. I don't know until it's time to edit the video. So, all right, this is the first time I've zoomed in this far. And we'll see what happens here with the old zoomy zoom and the zoom zoom. All right. Yeah. Okay. That was pretty much a bullseye. liking that bow tail. That deep cavity does a massive, massive job. That's gonna be heck on the set of lungs. Okay, guys. So we finished our 50-yard playing around, trying to see what's accurate, what's not. And I gotta tell you, I'm liking the 51 over the three options. The 45, well actually in the big bore there's four. You get the big bore 357, then you got the 457, you got the 50, and then you got the 51. I like the 51. I always like big, heavy. I'm a 50-yard and under type hunter. You know, I do just like archery, so I'm not going for 100 yards. I like big bullets with big cavities that dump big energy into the chest. I'm not looking for no 100 yards, you know, having them track something. So anyways, so like I said, Ben at the pellet shop sent me this. It's a marvelous piece of technology. As you can see, I've got two barrel bands on here from Black Arts Design. David B, thank you very much. Because if one is good, two's better. If I could put three on there, I'd put three. But I like barrel bands. It really does stiffen this up, and it keeps that, especially these long barrel guns. You need a bit more grip to tame that barrel. Otherwise, you're just not going to get that pinpoint accuracy. So that's what I'm liking. Depending upon what model you get, you know, if they got the heavy spring or how they've got it set up, you know, you've got, you know, 3,600 PSI fill to 4,500 PSI fill, and 3 to 6 shots, again, based on how you've got it set. Chronograph is going to be your best friend. I've got this one maxed out. I'm just kind of doing, you know, 3 shots at the moment. Where the previous, you know, video I was doing, I think I was doing the 5 or the 6, but it's good. You know, it's got the fill in the front. It still has the dovetail rail on there, so you are going to have to put a pick rail adapter, especially if you're putting on the big thermals and whatnot. I like the standard stock, just because it's easier to access. It's a little bit longer than the bullpup. The bullpup's nice, but on the big bores, the 45s, 50 and 51, that shroud's only got like 3 little baffles in there. It doesn't do anything for the sound. So if you're going to put something on the end of it, you're going to wind up taking the shroud off to access the threaded barrel. And if you're doing that, then you can still put these barrel bands. It's the same diameter across. So if you've got the 457, 50, or 51 shrouded or unshrouded, barrel band's still the same. So on the bullpup versions that I've had, I've took the shroud off because, like I said, the 3 little baffles at the end didn't do anything, and screwing on an adapter and then another muffler, it was just, the shroud's not strong enough to handle the heavy and the big bore. It's just, the metal's too thin on the shroud. So just unscrew it all the way. You're not messing anything up. Slap on a barrel band, and then you've got your exposed threads to put your muffler on. So that is pretty much it on the updates. I'm using a single shot tray that Ian White made me at Big Air Gun. You can use anything you want. There's a million of them out there. It's just whatever works best for you. Like I said, magazines are fine, but I'm not a magazine-fed individual. The 51 magazine will hold the 310 grain and under. So 310, 305, 275, 255, and 225. So it'll hold, you know, five different weights that I make. The larger 345 would have to go single shot regardless. So that is it, gentlemen. Any questions about this air rifle, options, things available, contact the pellet shop. They're the ones that sent it to me. Barrel bands, David B at Black Arts Design. Hollow points, Robert Vogel, aka Mr. Hollow Point. And that is it, gentlemen. Thank you for watching. I hope it's been not just entertaining, but instructional, so you've got information to make a informed decision. Peace out, brothers. I'm gonna go have me a sandwich now.